There is one thing that changed my life. I am a living proof of someone who has lost body fat from 22% to 13% while working as a full-time software engineer in Silicon Valley. It didn't happen by cutting carbs or starving myself or spending several hours in the gym. It was about systems. Small, smart changes that made a huge difference. Today, I'm sharing my nutrition system that got me this result so that you can do it too. We spend our lives eating, but we don't think what we put inside our body. Most of us don't. By being mindful of our food choices, we can develop habits that stick lifelong. My mom at the age of 50 is using this exact same nutrition system to build healthy relationship with food while not giving up her favorite foods. It's about making those small changes. Changes doesn't happen staying the same. She took her first step, and so can you. And you know what? Because at the end of the day, food is not just fuel. It's a lifelong relationship. And the best skill that you can develop is understanding how can you make it work for you. So in this video, we are going to hit on getting real about what you are eating, knowing your numbers, building a meal plan to actually enjoy, meal planning like a CEO of your own body. So let's dive in. Step 1. Getting real about what you are eating. Most people jump straight into cutting calories or following a perfect diet plan. Wrong. It won't change anything. You gotta start with awareness first. You cannot change anything that you don't understand. So here's what you do, and this is your first challenge. Track everything you eat for the next 5 days. Everything. That means even if you eat one almond or a handful of chips, add it to your MyFitnessPal as soon as you eat. Don't let it go. No, it's not to judge yourself. It is to accept yourself and being honest about yourself and real. This is real you. And start accepting yourself. You're gonna love yourself for this. And why? Because if you are like me, you think you are eating healthy, but they add up. I was snacking on nuts unconsciously. And that kept me away from losing that stubborn body fat. Step 2. Knowing your numbers and don't overthink it. Here's where people mess up. They straight away jump into how many calories should I eat, instead of being aware of their starting point. This is like you want to run without knowing how to walk. So you need two numbers. The baseline calorie, which I call non-zombie calorie. This is the energy you need even to exist. So this is something that I will eat, else I will act as a zombie. And the second is your maintenance calorie. This is what I call my performance calorie. This is the calorie that I need if I am working out. So here is the thing. Go to any calculator, plug in your info, and boom, you have your calorie intake. Now don't overthink. You have your non-zombie calorie, you have your maintenance calorie, and you now know your macros. If you want to build muscle and lose body fat, I'll say start with a high protein one. And don't overthink about multiplying by 1 or 0.8 your body weight. Just use this number, you know your macros now, and stick with it. Keep it simple. Step 3. Build a meal plan that you can actually enjoy. Here's where people make mistake. If you don't eat what you like, you will never stick to them. I was new to the US and had zero cooking experience and have a full-time job. So I had made a system which worked for me and can work for you also. Here's how. Write down foods you enjoy. Like for my mom, chapati or roti is non-negotiable. We all have our non-negotiables. Use them as an advantage. I love chocolate ice cream, and I wouldn't have the energy for my workouts if I don't eat an ice cream once a week. So I allowed myself to eat that ice cream because that's what kept me motivated. And slowly with time, I created my own healthier version and tastier version of chocolate ice cream. Let me know in the comments if you need the recipe. Now, sort them into protein, carbs, and fats. Mark must-have foods like chicken breast, egg whites, eggs, and optional. For example, for me, protein powder is optional. I'm not going to consume it every day, but I'm going to keep it for my on-the-go schedules. Busy days or busy weeks will happen, and being prepared for them will make the difference so that you don't open DoorDash and order food from outside. Mix and match using various seasonings. I keep my ingredients simple, but I use different seasonings for different flavors. For example, Kitchen King masala for Indian vibes, soy sauce for Chinese stir fry, Trader Joe's sauces for my easy gourmet meals. Step 4. Meal plan like a CEO. Meal planning is going to be a game changer. If you plan and prepare ahead, you will win. If you don't, you'll end up snacking or ordering takeout. So I grocery shop for a week. I prep my breakfast a night before because I drain myself if I'm cooking first thing in the morning, and it lowers my productivity. So I'm going to prepare ahead. I batch cook lunches if I know that I'm going to be busy for the rest of the week and freeze them. There is no nutritional loss. And if I'm free, I'm going to cook them fresh. For me, I keep my dinners flexible. It helps me to unwind and prepare the breakfast also. I also have a list of healthy meals or ready to go or ready to eat kind of meals from Trader Joe's, Whole Food and Costco. I keep these for those days when I didn't anticipate it to be being busy or I'm not feeling to cook. Let me know if you want a video on that too. And the step 5. Make freezer your best friend. Listen, some days you'll have zero energy or time to cook. We all have. But guess what? We can still stay on track. Keep frozen veggies or fruits for easy meals. Stock up on frozen meats like shrimp, salmon, breaded chicken. Have healthy frozen snacks. For example, I have French fries in my freezer that I got from Sprouts, and they are healthy. Hey, let me know in the comments if you want me to create a video that shows all the frozen items that I keep in my freezer, which saves time. All I do is pop them up in the air fryer. So here are my final thoughts. This is not about any quick fixes. This is about building a skill that's most important for your life. That's nutrition. Nutrition isn't about restriction. It's about awareness. Because when you understand food, when you know what nourishes you, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel stronger, that's going to sustain and you won't have to start over again and again. So let me know in the comments if you want another video for my go-to grocery list or step-by-step meal plan for specific macros. Drop them in the comments and I'll make sure that I'll help you.